Hi everyone, I'm a Name Babbler and welcome back to RimWorld. Thanks for checking out the video. Last episode, we were attacked by a bunch of mechs. There were a dozen or so centipede, blasters, military. You see all of their dead bodies here. In the middle of that happening, right as they were getting to my traps over here, we were raided by the Psych group, 21 from 3 different directions. And my hope was that they were going to actually go through the same little thing, catch up to the mechanoids, and die. But instead, they went and they bashed through these doors and everything, and it became a whole big problem over here. But we survived, as we always do, and we're doing well. We also made 2 more fabrication benches, which is going to help our ability to make weapons and armor and all that, because soon we're going to be launching our starship, but we first need to get to a point that we have enough armor and everything. So let's jump right in. We need another 5 marine armor to have a good amount of stock. We need to have another dozen marine helmets. How about jump packs? How are we doing with jump packs? Oh, we actually have all jump packs that we need. We have 22. So we might have a few over here. Oh, we have 8 over here. Good. Alright, well let me just actually, while I'm thinking about that, does everybody have a jump pack? With the exception of our melee people, everybody should have a jump pack. If you missed last episode where Kraken was being taunted by an unnatural corpse, it was a clone of her. It's really funny to watch because Chakin's clones started to attack us and she was hard to kill. But we came up with a clever tactic to make sure that we were able to kill her. So check like, I don't know, midway or a third of the way through the last episode. Alright, we have animals that are starting to get away from us. So how do we get them back? We have no holes in our pen, right? We're good. Okay. So now they just have to gather all these animals got out. All the white ones are our animals. They all got out, so they're gathering them up now. Okay. We're also recruiting, I should say, Simmons. That was somebody from the Psych group. And why are we recruiting them? Well, they have a lot of bad genes. Awful social, art, animals, plants. That can help us. They also have good genes like great shooting and great melee. Humongous is out on the road herself. She's on her way back, though. So she'll be back in like 4 hours or so. She's not happy right now. Alright, so goals for this episode. Well, we have plenty of kibble here, but there's no kibble here in the barn. So what's that all about? We don't have a spot to put the corpses? Huh, I thought we did. You know what? I'm going to convert this back to a spot. We'll make this for mechanoids. Mechanoid corpses, but only enemy corpses. Okay. Now, something else we got last episode, we summoned the Apocatron. We could actually make another waste pack atomizer right now. And so I might just do that to kind of expand this a little bit, because we do have quite a bit of waste packs. We put one like that. It's 3 squares, right? Okay, so we'll just have to push this 3 squares. I don't think I'm going to ever make more than that, so let's just get that going like that. Okay, that's fine. Just going to duplicate the power source because you never know what could happen. Zach is so fast. I know I say that a lot, but he's just so fast. Oh, look at this Constructoid. Hey, Constructoid, you got yourself stuck, did you? Well, let's help him out. All right, let's get the Constructoid out of there. Let's see, is he gonna? Oh, so look where he hauled the granite, the slate blocks. No. Let's get him to the appropriate spot. You can drop him there. I don't care. That's fine. All right, Humongous is back at Hope. Ah, okay, we just got another quest. A Mechanitor complex. That would be another Mechanitor. We're gonna definitely take a look at that real quick. After we make some of this, we'll actually put that like that, right there. Sandstone, flagstone. I should have a light in here, but it's really not. Nobody ever comes in here, except for the mechs. All right, so there's a Mechanitor complex right here to get another mech link. I do have issues with the way I have to transfer around the mechs and all that. All right, so let's just go over quickly, you know, what we need to actually leave the planet. We have our ship reactor. We're going to start that whenever we feel prepared. Then we'll go through 15 days of getting raided, anywhere between 1 to 2 raids every 1.5 days. So that's 10 to 20 total raids over the course of 15 days. That's going to be rough, and I don't see how we don't have people that die. After that, then we still have to build the ship and get off. But prior to all the raids, the one thing I really want to make sure happens is that everybody gets their genes, their xenogenes. That makes them a little bit better. Maybe they all get great shooting. Maybe they all get something for wound healing. That's kind of like the minimum that I want. And all of the armor and everything that I already talked about. But the other thing that we've lost sight of slightly, and it is becoming an issue, is we just always seem to not have enough lifters and haulers and everything. I mean, we should not have any kibble right here. You see, I pointed this out, it was a few minutes ago. So the lifters still have not gotten to here. So what are they doing right now? They're carrying militars here. Okay, so they're clearing out this area. Yeah, we just don't have enough. Anyway, so we're going to go grab that Mechanitor, Mechlink anyway. Because we want to maybe make somebody else a Mechanitor. Not to increase our overall size, but maybe just to increase our flexibility a little bit. We'll see. I want Tiffy to maybe be able to increase her. Where is it? Is it a control sublink? Yeah, so if I give her this, she'll be able to... No, it's not this. It says a neural implant which gives a Mechanitor an additional control group. Additionally, sublink slightly increases the work speed. That's right. That's what I was trying to think about. We wanted to move everybody that was like a worker into one person's group, because then we could upgrade them to work more quickly. And that, to me, is going to be Fluff. I think we'll take, maybe say 3 Agrahans and 3 Constructoids. And that's it. Call it a day. And then Daesh, Kate, and Fleeb, they just are lifters and whatnot. And clean sweepers. That's fine, too. All right, let's take care of that. Let's actually do that, because we have the ability to do that. Agrahan 3. We're going to have you taken over by Fluff. Constructoid 1. Well, wait. Is Fleeb just going to be lifters? Yeah, Fleeb is just going to be lifters. So Fleeb has 4 lifters right now. Where are you, Fleeb? Why aren't you... There you are, yeah. Oh, good, they're right next to each other. That's convenient. Imperial Trader. A trade ship is passing nearby. Does Tippy have to call them because they are the Exodus Empire? I don't know. Let's get Chakin to call them and see what happens. Oh, yeah. Can't call them because they're not the right rank. But Tiffy can. This is, I think, the first time we've ever had an Imperial Trader. Alright, I'm glad I'm doing this, actually. Alright, so Fleeb has all lifters. Kate is going to have, I think, all lifters as well. Okay, here's the Imperial Trader. Let's see if they have anything good. Oh, they seem to have some things that are good, but let's go through it like we always do. The Eltec shirt, we already got that for Tiffy last episode. She'll have to wear that, and it'll help her do a little bit better with sidecasting, but it won't impact her armor. I'm not willing to give her Eltec's robe since there's no real armor associated with that robe. But I'll give her the thing like the Eltec shirt. That'll help her out a little bit at least. What else you have? Marine helmet. We're not going to get any of that. We know how to make that, so we're not going to buy it. Charge lance, charge rifle. We're making all that stuff now. I might give her the Eltec staff. What does it actually do? Does it do psychic sensitivity plus 42? and neural heat recovery rate. So instead of maybe, I'm afraid for her to not have a sniper rifle. So I'm gonna pass on that. We have 2 books here, one for construction, one for medical. We certainly could buy those. Why not? Gene pack. Let's see. The metabolic efficiency goes down by -1. Okay, I'm not interested in that. Okay, go back to that. Neural calculator research speed. They have advanced components. Quite a bit, actually. Glitter World Medicine. I don't really have any. I have only 24 Glitter World Medicine. I'm buying all of it, just in case. I mean, that is something that I didn't really think about this. During the battle, I probably should use Glitter World Medicine on people that get really hurt. Okay, glad I thought about it. All right, what do they want from us? How about this 2 capes? We have some marine armor that's broken, so we're gonna want to get that refreshed here. This Phoenix armor we could make, and right now we're gonna sell it. I think we're okay. I think we're good to just move on. All right. I'm going to lower the amount of medicine I need because now that I remembered I have Glitter Worlds. I'm going to make it that I only need 300. All right, good. All right, so I'm trying to get Fluff the Fabricors. You know, am I doing this correctly is the question here. The thing that I need the most help with in speed is going to be Agrahans and the Fabricors. The Constructoids they're kind of okay. Honestly, I'm thinking of making Zack and Kate. I mean, Kate is already a Mechanitor, but I'll make Zack the new one. And he'll be the one that takes care of the Agrahans and the Fabricors, and Kate will take care of the Constructoids. And that's about it. I think I'm going to do that because that way I don't have to worry about investing in somebody that may die. Because Kate and Zack are vampires. If Fluff dies, the upgrades that I make to the speed that she can impart on the mechs will go away. Because it doesn't become part of the mech link. It becomes part of them, I believe. Anyway, let's go right here. It's going to be a quick little hop, skip, and a jump. Let's make a little caravan. Go right here. Kate. Kate. Zack. We will take Balakay in case there's something we want to mine. And I don't think we need anybody else. I think I might just leave it at that. Does it tell us, actually? Let me look at the quest to see how you can tell. It's a 1-star, so it's normal difficulty. Okay. Zack, Kate, Balakay. And you know what? Yegalet's gonna go for the ride. You can see who I value the most, right? I mean, Fluff is worth 8,500 herself. That's because she's all bionics, basically. When we get back to Hope, we're gonna have to talk about our wealth and what we're gonna do about that. I think we need to invest more in our people, making them really strong. We'll probably have to get rid of some animals because our wealth is just way too high right now. It's far too high. And I might need to be a little more, I guess, strict with what I do with animals. We just need some horses. Right there. 4 stallions. I forgot to flag these to be hauled. That's another reason why we don't have enough stuff. Enough chunks. It's going to take them a while to haul all of this, but that's okay. They have nothing else to do. We don't have any chunks left, really. I mean, this is sandstone. This is all slate. I know I'm flagging a lot of it, but that's what it is. Okay. Why is all the silver just here? Oh, you know why? They're deconstructing these mechs and they're leaving this steel right here. Not silver. I think I said silver. The steel is is this able to hold steel? Yeah. So again, the lifters are behind because they could put them right here with no problem. Not sure why they're not. Okay, it's loading up the atomizer. Good. Good. Yeah, really weird that we're falling behind when it comes to kibble. And we have all this here. I don't want to make this freezer any bigger. I really don't. So kibble, I'm saying, can only be made with hay. I'm not allowing it to be made with anything else. That may be a bad idea. Yeah. All right. Well, let's change our philosophy. That's fine. Oh, this one up to 1,000 kibble can be made with corn. That's right. I remember that. Okay. So this is a little bit of, I guess you could call it a pro tip. from my brain. So we've talked about before that builds are done and completed from top to bottom. Okay. So the first build it's gonna do is making this kibble right here. And how I have it set up is that I want to make 1,000 kibble, and it's going to use any bit of vegetable that I have, any bit of unfertilized eggs and milk and hay. So some combination of all that and the meat and all the meat that we have right there, that will make 1,000 kibble. I kind of look at that as like, that's the baseline. It has to be. We have to have at least 1,000 kibble. So we want to use all sources that we possibly can. Then after that, when we have 1,000 kibble, we just butcher any creature that we have around, but we prioritize making the kibble first. Then we butcher. After we're done with those two things satisfied, we go down here to say that we want to make up to 6,000 kibble. Now, in that particular bill, I do not allow vegetables to be used, only hay. And the reason I originally did that was because I wanted the hay to be what was primarily used for kibble, not the corn. I think we're still okay to follow that. So I'm going to let it ride, but I could throw in there like, hey, maybe they could use potatoes instead, but I don't, suddenly we'll turn around, we'll have no corn for our regular colonists. I'm making Fluff manually haul some kibble. Phineas has a heat stroke. He seems to get in a lot more trouble than Polly ever did. Polly is at growth tier 7. She'll be able to choose 2 passions. Phineas, he's at growth tier 1. Well, we'll see how he does. I think I am going to say that they're allowed to use potatoes for this higher level kibble. Even though they're not even there yet, they will. They'll get there. Good. Okay. Wonder if I should put... Oh, a flash storm. Great. Wonder if I should put... Did it just kill somebody? It did. We saw it too. Did you see that? We saw the lightning. And it hit him right there. Look at that. Poor guy. He was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. And this pig... Okay. I can't listen to you. No. We're gonna get somebody to help you. It died. We weren't able to get there in time. We tried. Oh, I was starting to say, should I put a mech thing here, a mech booster? That would increase the speed with which they work. I think I should. Like if I put one right here. This door, we don't like this door. We're actually going to make that a wall, so I think it'll be fine. In fact, probably be better to do right there. Yeah, right there is fine. I want Maker to make this because he'll finish this super quick. Let's keep an eye on these mechs right here. There's a 50 work left. Here's what we're looking for. 40 work left on the mech booster. Look at the speed that they're making this food. And then as soon as that's done, they should go faster. Yeah, that seems faster. I know, Maker, I know you're asleep, but I just had to force you to do that. It's a little bit important. There you go. Okay, great. Oh, they're moving faster too. They move 15% faster too. You could tell. That you could tell. Alright, good. I'm glad I did that. They actually overlap, but that's fine. Wondering if I move it a little bit, if that would help me. To this line right here with the thing, the orbital beacon. It would be less overlap, and it would extend up into the hallway and into the freezer. Okay. And it gets all the benches, so we're fine. Okay, good. following some of these. Ah, I think why is take a quick guess and tell me if you were right. Why is there so much kibble here? Take a quick guess why you think there's so much kibble, even though we have all these lifters around. My guess? They're going to get all those chunks that I told them to get. No, I don't see them out here. Psychic Soothe. For females. Alright, let's watch them. Let's watch this for a second here and see what they do. Alright, yeah, they're definitely cooking much quicker, 50% faster. We need somebody to haul all that kibble. Yeah, okay, so let me pause real quick. Where are my lifters? What's the problem here? What are they actually moving around? So here are my lifters. This guy is moving a sandstone chunk, hauling high explosives. Well, I need one that's going to do, I hate to do this, but I'm going to do this way. I'm going to manage the area, and I'm going to say, dedicated to kibble. Okay, we're going to expand it. And the only places this particular lifter will go, we'll say the barn. They shouldn't have to go in this little area at all, but we'll say that they have to do that. Fine. They can go there if they want. They can go up here. They can go all throughout here. And we'll give them a little leeway because kibble may spill out. We'll do that. We could do that too. They could take care of just this kind of area. That's fine. They need to be able to get to the mech rechargers. So say that. I don't want them by the cornfield because again, they'll get distracted. So you can go down here. And that's it. Let's change. Let's see if that worked. I'm going to change two of these guys just to that. And we're going to follow one of them. Now he's moving. Tell me he's going to get the corn. Of course he is. The corn that's laying in the pathway. Yeah. Oh yeah, they're crafting much more quickly. All right, now what is he getting? Is he moving the kibble? There we go. Now we have a dedicated one moving the kibble back and forth. Zach's caravan has met with a caravan from the Exodus Empire. We're going to move on. You are our friends. And we are at the Mechanitor complex. Perfect timing. Oh, it's actually a little bit bigger than it usually is, I think. Alright, come on. Let's go. Where's the door? That's the only door? These two doors? Okay. Whoa, Zach. I think what we're gonna do is have those two guys just kind of roam around. We'll take Zach and Kate in there. You want what's that? Oh, an ancient comms. Oh, we could hack it to get a supply drop. That's right. We've done that before. Oh, there's Mechanitors right there, or there's mechs right there. Scyther. 3 Scythers. We're gonna forbid that door. And that one. That's an ancient, not ancient, unstable fuel node. They tend to blow up. What's that say? Ambush? Your colonists have been ambushed by who? One guy? Or a mech? A pikeman. Now, pikemen are super weak to melee. Where is he going to go? My assumption he's going down that way. So let's get 2 people out that way. Where is Yagalut and Valkyrie over that way? Good, fine. Let's they're really good from range. Fluff created a masterwork cloth t-shirt. Good for her. So from range, this pikeman can really hurt. You know, you can just click on this, click on the eye, and see with the range. It doesn't say the range, actually. No, the needle gun should. Oh, that's right. You can't see that on an enemy. Never mind. So I'm keeping them so that it can't hit from range. Now when it gets close, they're going to jump in. Good job. That was great. Okay, so far so good. That's just going to be unstable. There's the Mechanosaur casket. Don't want to get overly confident because things could get bad quickly. There's another unstable fuel node. Block that one off. Whoa! Look right in there. That's 2 pikemen, 2 a scyther, scorcher, a militar. Yeah, that's pretty significant actually. And look in here too. So I bet you they wake up when I start to work on this crypto sleep pod. So let's get ourselves into a good situation here. What does that mean? To me, let's see. Trying to think about the behavior of the mechs, and I think if I make a hole in the wall here, they're going to want to go through that hole. And so I'm going to experiment, and I'm going to say we're going to hold open these doors. We can't do that yet, so never mind. We can break those doors, though. Right? Well, here's what's going through my head. if I break these couple of doors, like if I break this door right here and I blow up this fuel node, it will superheat this room. And they're gonna want to get to a point where they're trying to attack me. They're gonna want to go past the least resistance, which is right here. Okay. Same situation, right? If I get this door, you know what I just did? I made it outdoors. So that unstable fuel node won't actually... Okay, the game knows how to protect its own people from this stuff. So, never mind. It's going to be rough with all of this like this. Now, can I run to the edge? That happened last episode. And, like, where's Yegalut? Hold on, Yegalut. Go run to the edge and see what happens. Can you leave like that? Yes. Now, I think maybe once they get activated, I won't be able to do that. How have I not known this the entire game? How have I not known this at all? All right, anyway, Yegalut, you're good. And Balke, let's all get down here, guys. Because we may have a battle, but I don't want you in the fray. I want Zach and Kate here. All right, they're gonna open this thing. Sarah's mech link. Extract it. And honestly, Zach, I'm not even gonna hesitate. You're gonna become it. Go. There you go. Zach is now a Mechanitor. Now, can we just leave? Can we just reform? Like we snuck in real sneaky sneak? No, we didn't. We can't. But we can just run. Again, how have I not known that we could just run to the edge? Will we lose our pack animals? There's no way. A lifter attached to Zach. Where is this? Where is the lifter? Oh, lifter. Hey, hey, hey. Come on down here with Zach. Don't be crazy. A mad emu. Okay. Oh, one thing we forgot to do here. Why is this not being hauled, by the way? Let's see. Cannot haul. No empty accessible spot to store it. Once again, what's the issue? We have all these spots here. Which one did I just click on? Was it this one? That's a lot to reset. You can't just drag over it because it'll select all the items instead. All right. My question is, if I go to the edge of the map to make a caravan, will I lose my animals? I don't know. I just don't know. I can't reform right now because there's a threat, but I can just go to the edge of the map and leave. Now, what would I lose if these stallions? Let's see. I'm gonna say pick it up. Pick it up. We have another stallion over that way. Jeez, I shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't be doing it like this. I'm going to move him to the edge and see what happens. And if I lose my horses or not. Ah. The following mechs have been left behind. Would you like to set their work mode to escort? Yes. Okay, the horses do move too. So, just for the record, and I'm not ashamed to say it, even though I should be. All of this time, all of those battles that I've fought, it feels like I could have just run to the edge of the map and I would have been able to get away. But all this time I've just been clearing all the enemies and everything until it said it's now safe. Area is now safe. You can reform the caravan. That's what I've been waiting for. Every single time. Doesn't look like I need to do that. They're doing it. They're going. Yeah, we need more lifters. I'm glad we got Zach to become a Mechanitor. These things need to be hauled. Tiffy needs to wear this. Marak needs to... Well, actually, none of this really needs to be hauled. The Neutroamine would be nice. Oh, that's right. This Boom Rat is in here. How'd you get in here, Boom Rat? Let's tame it. Will it attack me if I tame it? No. But if it blows up in here, that'll be a problem. So I'm just gonna tame it and then I'll get rid of it. Caravan's back. What? Whoa! This emu is attacking Fleeb. And he's gonna die in 13 hours. How did we let that happen? Guys? Oh, Fleeb, please don't die right now, Fleeb. That bullet is leaving Tiffy's gun to get this emu. Do not hit Fleeb. And it just hit Fleeb. Oh, Fleeb, I knew it. I knew it was going to hit Fleeb. Log. Tiffy narrowly missed the emu and hit Fleeb with a sniper rifle bullet. Let's get somebody to rescue Fleeb. The emu's dead. I cannot believe that. I mean, look at Fleeb. He's a mess. Look at him. Ah, left. Okay, he's healed enough that he's not going to die or bleed out. That is so funny. Alright, let's, yep, undraft those guys. Now, what did we say? We said Zach and Kate would be the ones that have the producing. The production, I should say, the production mechs. So Zach, right away, let's give you the fabric cores. No reason not to. I'm not oblivious to the fact that this is going to make more waste packs. Okay. Alright, Fleeb, since you can walk, before I forget, you gotta get your weapon back. Because we're gonna forget and then you're gonna be in the middle of a battle and need it. So Zach has the 3 fabric cores. I think Zach would have the 3 fabric cores and also, let's say, the 3 Agra hands. We only have 3 Agra hands. So yes, last episode I did get another thing, whatever they're called. I forget what it is. It's a certain kind of chip to make a waste pack atomizer, and I did already make it. So we're definitely ahead of the curve when it comes to getting rid of waste packs. Okay, and I think what I will do is I will make sure that Zach also has these Agra hands. Okay, so if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm kind of just making sure that Zach is the one that has the production mechs, because I'm going to upgrade the speed with which they're able to do production, to be able to produce things. Okay. Going well. Okay. So Zach will have 3 Agrahants, 3 Fabricors. Kate will have, I'd say, 3 Constructoids and the 3 Clean Sweepers. And Fluff will have a whole bunch of lifters, as well as Fleeb and Daesh. Because that's the thing that we need. So how do we do that? Oh. Where'd that lifter just go? There he is. Gonna be a little annoying to do all this, but that's okay. Okay. We don't have a lifter number 4? Oh, I thought we had a lifter number 4. That's okay. That one must have gotten. Is it here? It's lifter 2. Fluff now has 3 lifters. They don't need to be in number order. I really don't care about that. It would have been nice, but that's okay. Lifter 6. Whoops. Where's lifter 7? Alright, so Fluff, after all this, we'll have 6 lifters. Kate has the 3 Clean Sweepers. I want to get her to the Constructoids, so Daesh needs to take over these lifters. Fine. Daesh needs to take on number 10. And also number 11? Okay. And then Constructoids. Kate, you're going to take those on. They're actually currently doing nothing. There's nothing to construct. Nope. Why can't Kate? There we go. Alright, I think we have them separated the way that I want. Lifter number 11. Daesh is taken. Okay, good. So I did plan it out right. Okay, great. And now we'll just make a bunch more lifters. And what I'm hoping this will do too is if I see a whole bunch of lifters just idle, then I could just tell one of these just deactivate the whole group. And that'll be like 6 lifters that just are kind of out of commission for a little bit. We'll save a little bit of energy. But I mean, look at what we have here. We need lifters. We definitely need lifters. I have to figure out how many, but we definitely gonna need lifters. All right. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so we have 6 lifters. Fluff has 6 lifters. Fleeb has 2. Daesh has 3. I'm not going to throw another clean sweeper in there because as Kate gets leveled up, I think they'll actually move a little bit faster. And so I'm just not going to worry about that right now. But I do think we need another 7 lifters. It seems like a lot. We'll do 2 for Daesh and 2 for Fleeb. No, 2 for Daesh and 3 for Fleeb. A new recruit. Where's Fleeb? Fleeb, go ahead and resurrect that lifter. Okay, we have a new recruit. Their name is Simmons. We're going to change their stuff to say armored. Are they melee? I don't even know. We're not. I don't think we're going to keep this person, but maybe we do. I really want to put you right into the gene extractor, like really quickly. Go get a meal. Don't get too comfortable here, Simmons. Consume a lavish meal. And then get in the gene extractor. That's what we're doing with you. And then we're probably going to exile you pretty soon. Fleeb is making... let's say 2 resurrections from Tiffy. Let Fleeb do this one real quick, though. All right, good. Now, Tiffy, you can do your thing. So that way you have a full complement of militars. Is that another lifter? Oh, there's lifter number 4 that we were looking for. Well, we're waiting, Fleeb. Wait right here for a second. Just hang on. Let Tiffy do her thing. She's taking forever. Alright, get that one. There we go. Good. We'll only need 3 more. So instead of me making 4 subcores, I'm only going to make 2 more. I'm trying to not have excess. How do I get rid of this Agrahand? How do I actually just destroy it? I feel like I should know that. I think I can shred the corpse of a friendly. So I'm going to do that really quickly, just while it's available here. Is it at the machining table? Shred mechanoid. Allow friendly. Let's see if it goes. Nope. I wanted you to... Yeah. Go get the Agrahand. Yep. And shred it. No excess. I'm just curious. How much value does that Agrahand actually have? No value? Mechs don't have value? That can't be true. It's not listed, but there has to be value. And if that's the case, then why don't I have a huge big army of militars and Scythers and stuff then? Okay, that one got done. Good. Back to normal. Alright, we have 2 militars and 2 lifters. Oddly enough, still having a little bit of trouble keeping up with Kibble. What's our slaughter schedule look like? Oh, Boom Rat. You know, I want to get rid of this Boom Rat because it's just dangerous. So let's get rid of the Boom Rat. Where do we put it? Let's see. Well, let's see. Who's a good shot? Are you a good shot, Humongous? Sure you are. Animals. Manage area. We'll call this the Boom Rat Go Boom zone. We'll put it right here. And then Humongous is gonna meet it outside. Now where is that Boom Rat? Right there, wandering Boom Rat number 1. Now, I don't know if it can get out without me escorting it. Like through the door, you know? Okay, let's see if it can actually go through the door. I don't know if it can. It can. Okay, good. Good to know. Alright, Boom Rat. Uh-oh. Did I mess up? Don't go through that door. No. What do you... No, whoa. Okay. So, Look at what the game just did. I shot the boom rat. It ran. Now it's running into the waste pack facility. It didn't even get hurt. I'm going to leave it alone. Leave it alone. Don't you dare blow up. Oh, remember we did this little stockpile zone thing here as like a to-do list kind of note? And I said ugly hospital. Yeah, the hospital is still listed as ugly. While we have it outside, we could actually just release it to the wild. Yeah, exactly. Release it to the wild. Let's see, can we... Pacheco has an inspired taming. She's only a 3. When everybody wakes up in the morning, we're going to put them in gene extractors. I'm thinking about something with this hospital, by the way. I'm thinking I need to make it a little bit bigger. And if I actually remember us talking about this, if I wanted to make it bigger, I could push it this way. I remember saying that. Imperial Trader. Oh, okay. Come on, Tiffy. Wait till they're inside. What do you have? Anything good? Yeah, the Eltec vest. Can she also wear this in addition to marine armor? No. Because you could tell right here. So the marine armor says the layer is middle and outer. The Eltec vest is middle. I thought maybe marine armor is just outer, but it's not. Eltec skull cap. No, no, no. We're not going to get tempted by any of that stuff. Healing enhancer. Now, we could just make it, but we also could buy it. I mean, there's no reason not to. It's not like we need a lot of this money anymore. But let's just make sure we're not missing out on anything else. They have steel. I always feel like I should be buying steel. So I'm going to do that. They have Glitter World Medicine, same thing. Advanced components, regular components. Good. And what was the other thing I wanted? I already forgot. It was a healing enhancer. Yeah, we'll inject it in somebody. Or implant it, I should say, in somebody. Here's some limestone. cloth cape. Oh, we finally have a charge rifle. We finally made one. So changing all that around has helped. You know what? I have these high subcores. This is when you rip scan somebody's brain. And I'll zoom in. That's probably boring to watch while zoomed out. But those are for more advanced mechs. And I have not used them at all. And I don't think I'm going to. I'm just going to make militars. I'm not going to start exploring other things for right now. And if I do, I'll just get it. But that's like another 2,000 wealth right there I can just get rid of. No reason to keep that around. Okay, we're good. Okay, Simmons. It extracted a gene that I really didn't care for them to extract. Alright, that's fine. So what do we want this guy to do? He's not going to grow on us because I just don't want to keep him, but you can remind me that I said that if I do want to keep him here. For now, he doesn't have anything good. He's just going to be a hauler and a cleaner. Fine. Good. See ya. Pelican's got 2.5 days left in Spire Regeneration. Okay. What is next? I actually have so many different thoughts in my head of what I need to do next that I'm falling a little bit behind. Let's see. We need 2 more lifters, but we can't do that yet. Leva's still hurt. Oh, his right little toe is bitten off. That's right, the healing enhancer. So it increases the natural healing factor by 150%. And it's installed in the torso. All right, so we're looking to make sure that we're giving this to the right people. But in fact, we want every single person to have it. I'm going to give it to Fluff. Operations, add Bill. Install healing enhancer. She just took some go juice. Kraken can do the operation. Well, let me see something quick. I'm going to pause and hit I. Is there a spot that says what her healing... Injury healing factor 400%. Good. I want to see what it says after this is done. Part of me thinks it'll say 533%. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so it says healing enhancer in the torso. Oh, injury heal factor is still 400%, but effectively it has to be more than that because of the healing enhancer. So, okay, good. We will make some of those as well. Now for that, we do need 24, I think, right? Just only 24. 21. That's a big thing to do. Is it in machining or in fabrication? It must be in fabrication. Healing enhancer. Yep, there we go. We're gonna say that's a nice to have, so having it at the bottom is fine. We're gonna do it until we have 21. Look everywhere. Is there a spot that says check if it's equipped or not? I guess I'm not remembering that right. Okay. No, because look at the marine armor. It says count equipped. Yeah, it doesn't say that it even knows how many I have. So I'm gonna have to be careful about this because I don't want to make too many of this. So I'm just gonna do X times. And that only means that we're only gonna be able to do it at this bench. So we'll do 10. And we'll do 10 here. That's all. And we'll see how it pans out. Okay. Oh, good. We finally have a rhinoceros that's pregnant. So I think they can help us. So look at our animals, how many are named. It says elephant 101. That means we've actually had 101 elephants. What how many chickens? Does it count that? No. Okay. I have 5 bonded elephants. I want to get rid of that hair. So, sorry hair, you're dead. Well, you know what? I could release you, but I'm fine. Oh, Phineas is doing radio talking. Growth tier number 1. Good. 94% learning. How about Polly? 93% learning. She is at growth tier 8. She's the highest. She has accumulated the maximum number of growth points. She'll be able to choose 3 different passions from 6 different options and 1 trait from 6 different options. So she's going to be awesome. All right, now Fluff is still resting. Yes, I'm gonna go into the gene thing. Gene extractor. Rock, you can also go in, I think. Yep. And then how about Kate? She hasn't been in there in a while. She has the same genes as Zach. So why don't we get Zach in there, maybe? Holly is in a shoot frenzy. Relations with the Lotan are now 77 instead of 89. Let's give him a little present then. Here, you want some pigskin? And bird skin? And some blue fur? And 1,000 plain leather? There. I mean, we're at 100 for... This is a really good time to be asking them for help. And that's what we're going to need to do when we start this reactor. Okay, our food supply is starting to stabilize. We have 387 lavish meals, so I think we have plenty. I mean, we have way more than we need. But hey, that's fine. We don't want to be concerned at all about food. I mean, truthfully, we do have 21 people in this town. That won't last that long. They each eat at least 1 or so a day. Okay. What do we need to move along here a little bit? Thinking about redesigning the hospital a little bit. Everything can be moved, so it's very easy to do. But the problem I'm having now is, see where I have the medicine? They have to move the medicine into the little area, the aisle here, to stand at the left side of the bed to treat anybody. But if I keep the medicine there, it slows everybody down. So I don't love the design that I did. What if I did something like that? Like that. I have to figure that out. Okay, where's the thing? Right here? Okay, launch. Oh, there's nothing in here. Lowton. Oh. Polly has reached the biological age of 10 and has experienced a growth moment. She has developed a number of new passions by reading about gene editing. Oh, her middle name is Missy. So she actually wants to be called Missy. Missy enjoys learning about mechanoid gestation, but most of all, she loves playing with a helpful kid. Okay. She's now old enough to do the following work: doctor, warden, construction, and art. I could choose 3 skills to increase her passion, and I could choose a trait. I think right away, I mean, there's multiple things here that you can see. I could make her a gourmand, which would make her a better cook. But I don't really need that. I'm going to do tough because I want her to be tough. She has gained the nickname Missy. I don't want her to be a nudist. I don't want her to have a chemical fascination or be psychically sensitive or be a slow learner. So I'm really between gourmand and tough. And I think tough is the better thing. She would take 50% less damage from all sources. Okay, now I can choose 3 skills to raise her passion, and none of them are currently what I have, which is animals have a passion and shooting. So what do we want to do for Missy? What do we want to do for Missy that would make sense? I'm going to stay away from cooking, and I'm going to stay away from melee. I would not want somebody to have a passion in both melee and shooting if I could avoid it. So cooking and melee are out. So that means we have 4 skills to choose from and 3 skills that we actually have to assign: mining, social, construction, and medical. She's already at 5 in social. So maybe she likes social. And maybe we give her... I'm not going to do construction because... Well, why? Because, there's a limited amount of things to actually construct. I think medical would be important for us to have. And I'll say mining too, maybe. Eventually she'll need mining. We need more miners. There we go. Good, done. I also see Simmons is sleeping in the in the storage room, so let's convert a couple of these to colonists for now. All right, Missy. I kind of like that her name was Polly, though. I could change it. I could change her nickname. But she gained the nickname Missy, so we're going to keep it as Missy. Okay, what were we working on? Yeah, we're gonna get lifters soon. Did we get everybody in the gene extraction? Yep, we are. Good, they're almost done. 5 hours left for all of them, and then we're gonna check it. After they come out, we're gonna take a look at our gene assembler. I actually can make more gene assemblers. I may need to do that at some point, but we'll see. Beavers! A group of hungry alpha beavers has just arrived. Try to eliminate them before they decimate every last source of wood in the region. How many are there? Not that many. Only 10. We always have trouble with these guys because they run away. Zach is in the gene extractor. Let's just make Kate come and take care of him, I think. Is that bad? Or I could just flag them to be hunted. Nah, I'm just gonna send Kate and see what happens. Hopefully she doesn't die. Let's get this little guy trying to get away. Okay, I don't think they're going to be a threat to her. I mean, hopefully she can handle this. I'm just watching this just to make sure, and I'm allowing them to be looted. She's good. She got a little scratch on her left foot and a little scratch on her left little toe. She'll be just fine. That was handled very well, Kate. As is always expected. This guy is slow? No, he's 3.16. I feel like he's slower than usual, though. Oh, because he's in, he has Go Juice dependency. Okay, anyway. There's an emu in the middle of our base, and it's eating our food. Okay, here we go. We got some genes popped out over here. Let's look at them real quick. 4 animals. This is good. I will explain why in a moment. Gene pack, awful mining, animal war call, and great animals. Another one, toxic immunity. And another one, slow wound healing and psychically dull. Well, let's get them moved into gene banks. I think this lifter's coming to do that. Rare Thrumbros. Does anybody have an inspiration? Simmons is having dark visions because they are jealous of Tiffy's bedroom. Okay, whatever. Howie's exhausted. I don't know why. He's in bed and it says he's exhausted. Okay, let's go through this gene thing. If this is the first time you're seeing this, or if you need a refresher, I will quickly go over it. So this is how you assemble genes. You use a gene assembler, which are attached to gene banks. You use the gene extractors to put somebody in there that has a gene. I will give you an example. So if you click on like Fluff, go to the bio, you'll see their race up here. And it'll say like baseliner, which means they're not modified in any way. Or for her, she's a Husser. Click on her, and it shows you all the different Xeno genes that they have. So they go into the gene extractor for 12 hours. You should feed them beforehand because they don't get fed while they're in there. And one of these genes will be extracted. Okay? You go to somebody like Howie. Howie doesn't have any Xeno genes, but naturally, the germline genes, which you could think of as their natural genes, these are the natural ones that could be extracted. And then, like I said, some people are baseliners, like Chakin. You can't extract. I don't think you can extract hair or skin color. I don't think so. I think that's only passed down. And they have no Xeno genes, so nothing can be extracted from them. Okay. So now you've built your library. They're stored in these gene banks. You go to the gene assembler. You hit recombine. And here are all the genes that I've currently extracted from various people. You have two things to watch: the complexity and the metabolic efficiency. If a gene is considered to be a benefit, so for example, very fast runner, that'll make them move more quickly, it has a metabolic efficiency of -5. Because that then means, let me click on it and show you. So it's selected up here. The metabolic efficiency is -5, which means their hunger rate is 225%. They're going to just basically eat more than double the normal amount. Now, I normally wouldn't mind, because I have plenty of food, as we know, just keep on stacking better and better genes. But you can't do that, because the most you could, the least number you could have is -5. So, for example, I did very fast runner already. Let's say I wanted to do something like, I don't know, let's say unstoppable, where they won't be staggered when they take damage. So I click that, that's up here, and I could make it, but I can't make it because of the metabolic efficiency. It has to be at -5 minimum. So it's currently -7. So you need to do something to offset that, which, for example, you could do, well, let's say they're awful at mining. Click on that. Now they're awful at mining. But the metabolic efficiency is -5. So you actually could create the Xenogerm right now. My issue that I have is that I want them to be, let's say I want super fast wound healing. That's 400%. And I did want the very fast runner, to be honest, because I wanted them to be able to take a good run around, but I'm not going to be able to do that. So I'll be able to do something like great shooting, heat tolerant, and psychically deaf, so they won't be able to be affected by psychic powers. Heat tolerance, kind of a throwaway here because we really don't care about the heat tolerance. So I actually could do this one. They get +8 in shooting. And I wouldn't need to do anything else. I wouldn't need to do anything to offset that. However, again, if I did something like, let's say, robust, they would take 25% less damage. What I'm really looking to get is the tough one. How like Missy just got, because they'll take 50% less damage. So that's I'm kind of waiting for that. Okay, so anyway, so let's say I wanted to do this. This person would eat 225% more food. It would take 6 hours to make the xenogerm because it's based on the complexity. And then after the xenogerm is done, all you would do is implant it in the person. Now, the cool thing is these genes don't go away. So everything on this screen, once you make the xenogerm, after it's done, you can come right back and make the same xenogerm over and over and over. So my plan is to do things like get rid of like awful mining for people that aren't going to be miners, awful artists for people who aren't going to be artists, and just kind of balance things out. So we're going to get some more genes from people, and we're going to be able to really pretty easily achieve definitely achieve the super fast wound healing. They'll heal 4 times faster. And they'll have no downtime really between battles. So if I can get that and like tough, that would be great. The other thing that I might want to do is make another gene assembler, because again, it takes 6 hours or so to make, so I can run multiple at a time. Although I don't know if I can. If a gene bank is already being utilized, can I do another one? Well, we'll figure it out together. So we'll make 2 for now. We won't do 3. We'll just make 2. All right, so that's something we're going to work on. They're butchering. We have plenty of kibble. What's our wealth looking like? We're at 878,000. A lot of it is from items. Yeah, the creatures are a lot. So I have 133,000 wealth just because of creatures. If I went to the world map and I just said I want to form a caravan to anywhere, you can see right here my people. Here's their value. So what do we have total? Something like 27, 20. Let me see, 28. We'll call that 37, 40, 50. I don't know, maybe 60,000 or so. Just quick math. So the rest is in the animals. So I think we know what that means. Before we start the reactor, we're going to have to slaughter a lot of animals. And that's okay, because they could get built back up. No problem. All right, what else was I going to do? Oh, the hospital. So I'm going to do the hospital redesign. It's going to be kind of the last thing that I do, I think. So let's think how this is going to be. I don't care about these plants. Let's delete that. Now, I want to be able to make the medicine. I kind of just had an idea in my head, but I'm not sure if it's going to work. If I put it like this, I move the door down instead of having it in the center. Then I could put 2 side by side. Right, like so I'm actually not going to move them. I'm just going to like make believe I'm building more. So if I did like something like that, and then I face those like that and headboard that way, and then I put the vitals monitor in between. Something like that, and the vitals monitor will go here also. And then I could make medicine all along this wall. We could call it a wall. Yeah, so how would that actually look? Spacing wise. Cooler, I guess I could put here. Sure, it could have its own cooler. It's helping in general anyway. And I will put a vent. This has never had its own vent. Alright. Hopefully I don't get attacked right now. I'm thinking of moving stuff around kind of willy-nilly at this point. Howie does not have a weapon. Okay, I'm glad that I saw that. Oh, he has an EMP launcher. He doesn't have like an actual weapon though for killing. I think I like this design in my brain at least. We'll see how it comes out in reality. I might just make them all facing the same direction, but I was trying to save room. I think I will save room. Yeah, I'll do it that way. That's fine. Yeah, I can do it that way. So when it's a hospital situation, you need to... You gotta cram in a little bit. Okay, guys. Doing great. Hopefully we don't have a battle right now where we need to... we need the hospitals. Hospital beds. Yeah, move that one vitals monitor. That's messing me up. Oh, this wooden shelf needs to move probably over here. I might need to actually move them a little bit more. Oh wait, I don't want a door there. I didn't think about that. They're gonna use it as a cut through. Nope. Get rid of that door. How many signal chips do we have? 2? Okay, that means I can make 2 control sublinks, which will increase the work speed. Alright, let's see how the beds are working out. I mean, this is gonna work, I think. Had that flipped incorrectly. Wow, I'm actually going to use less vitals monitors. How did I manage that? I'm going to have 2 more beds and less vitals monitors. Okay, deconstruct it. And I'm good with having just 10 beds. I could fit more down here. I'm not going to start doing all that. You know what? I have two vitals monitors extra. Deconstruct. What happened? Major break? Where's probably Simmons? Oh, Fleeb, you can get your lifter. Maybe in the morning. Wall lights must be over here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. 3 wall lights. See how the lighting works with that. Okay, well this is going to be, I mean, it's definitely ugly still. wondering, I've never have done it before. Maybe I should. I haven't made TVs. How do I make a TV for them in here? Oh, look. Okay, there we go. Oh, that would be perfect. Right there, the head of the bed. One right there. How about tube television? We could make flat screen. They'll have to learn to share and make a. Here's a mega screen TV. How does that work? Let's see. No, okay, that's fine. Actually, don't think anybody's even watching this mega screen TV. How much is this worth? I might just get rid of that thing. I don't know if it's impacting the recreation. Okay, Phoebe's about to wake up 2 lifters. Great. And where's my hospital bed? Okay, so this is definitely a more efficient design, I think. Because if I did it like this, yeah, that wouldn't really work. I'd have to have, there'd be no pathway. Okay, good. I'm glad that I did that. So now, there is one thing that I wanted to test. I think I could put medicine right here. Come to think of it, because that's not by the side of the bed that they would be impacted, but they could grab the medicine more quickly. So that's good to know. Let's zone it. Do the medicine like that, and we're going to say medicine. Regular medicine, and it's going to be critical. Copy. And J to paste. We're going to get rid of all these other zones here. Okay. Recreation. Flat screen TV. It needs to, that little box, you see that box there? It needs to include the head of the bed, because that's where their head will be. So 1 right there. 1 right there, that's perfect. We're gonna work on the beauty of this room. I mean, it just ultimately will make them feel better. So what could we put in here? Maybe we put, I don't know, some flowers. We'll make it out of, I said uranium just to see what it would look like. Why is there no stat about beauty? Huh, there's no stat for beauty. I guess the flower itself is what makes it beautiful. Sure, we'll make a slate. We'll put flowers, right like there. Sure. Why not, right? Are there any sculptures? Oh, did we not trade with these guys? We'll try to trade with them. There's a little sculpture. Where's a duck? Oh, we actually do a sculpture right in the center. And not have to worry about where it all goes. Okay, this is the Exodus Empire. They have Glitter World Medicine. We will take it. They have advanced components and regular components. We will take it. They have EMP shells. We have plenty of those. We actually have too many. We have 56. We have too many EMP shells. They have steel. Yep, taking it. Gene pack to make them orange. That's funny. A circadian assistant. Produces an artificial gland, produces chemicals and nanomachines that clear toxin buildup from the brain. A circadian half cycler, a signal redirector, which isolates half of the brain, allowing the other half to sleep while the user remains outwardly awake. By alternating brain halves, the user never needs to sleep. Unfortunately, 2 hemispheres are better than 1. Working with half a brain causes a reduction in consciousness. Yeah, I'll say. Maybe buying too much stuff. I'm not going to buy the steel. So, you know what I've been doing? I've been making hops and cycloid leaves just because. Next time I got to pay attention how much a smoke leaf is. And then just grow all that. Because I'm not making beer, so I don't need the hops. I might just do all dye because it's the most expensive thing I could sell. And almost everybody seems to want it. What else can I sell you guys? You want some cloth? Yeah, sure, you want cloth. 500? Sure. Before I forget, smoke leaf, it says $1.60 market value. Cycoid, $1.90. And hops, $1.30. So cycoid. Cycoid is the highest, but the Tinctoria, I'm sure it matters somewhere, but I'm not going to worry about too much. Tinctoria is $2.65. It takes 2 days to grow. These all take. Yeah, if I'm not using them, there's no reason to keep all this. Get rid of them. There. That'll be Tinctoria. Simplifying the process. We have 2 flat screen TVs being made here. There is a sculpture. Excellent sculpture. That we'll put right in the middle. And then, what are we thinking as far as medicine goes? There's medicine right here. I mean, I was just going to put the medicine, like, right here. But I actually don't need to do that. I could put it on this little area here. Looks like a maximum stack is 25. So I'm gonna have what? 300 in here? I'll need 2 double shelves. So like if I did, I could put it like literally right next to these. If I make a shelf out of wood, is there beauty associated with it? No. If I make it out of slate, is there beauty? 1. Okay, so it does matter. Uranium. Nope, nothing. Plasteel, I'm not going to do that, but let me double check. No. Gold, just for that heck of it. 22 beauty. Granite. I mean, it's actually not that much. It's only... Oh, it's 200 gold. How much gold do I have? 654? Nope, no thanks. I'm not doing that. It would look kind of cool, though. Silver? Just to check. 7 beauty. Yeah, it's it kind of pays. I think I might do slate. It's only 1 beauty. Yeah, I'm gonna put them there. That's fine. We'll see how this works out. We only have 16 wood. We can't even make them if we wanted to right now. Oh, well, we'll get it. Alright, well, as promised, this hospital is going to be the last thing that I do for this episode. So let's get this figured out real quick. We're going to change these to daylilies. That's fine. Zach started this TV after this Constructoid started theirs. Okay, the beauty is currently listed as neutral. Is that TV backwards? No. It's not. Okay. So the wood shelves are -1. Better than -9. I need more sculptures. More, yeah, more little sculptures in here. There aren't any. That's okay. We'll make them. Okay, I made the these shells for medicine, I made them critical. And I made these important. I'll be able to hold 300 medicine right here. Oh, Pompeana's in her second trimester. Forgot she was pregnant. Come on, finish that advanced component maker. And then go right here and take over for Constructoid. He's struggling. I think the lighting came out okay too. It's not dark anywhere, right? Let's double check that for surgeries. Nope, it's lit. 50% everywhere else is the most you can get with the artificial light. $80 work left for the TV, and then this hospital has been upgraded big time. The beauty is no longer ugly. It's currently neutral, but we're going to work on that by putting more sculptures. And the recreation is going to go up now that we have TVs for everybody. Okay. Well, we certainly have a lot of kibble also. We have 5,700 kibble. Still plenty of meat. Something like 7,000 meat. Another harvest of hay about to happen as well. So we're in really good shape. We have one other thing that I'm going to do. I know I said that the hospital is going to be the last thing, but the very, very, very last thing is going to be placing traps. Steel traps. Just this place, and it's going to take a second. Might be boring to watch, but so we have gone back and forth with which kind of traps we wanted to have here. You know, one time we said, oh, just wood, and we had all kind of cacti growing, and we just go ahead and, you know, keep harvesting that. We would never run out. It would be replenishable. And it would be something that we really need to worry about because we'd always have it. But over time, we've kind of discovered that the wooden traps, they only do 8 damage. And when you do 8 damage, that's fine, but steel traps do 20. They also have better armor penetration, much better armor penetration. So that's going to be a huge benefit to whenever, you know, there's things that have armor like mechs, that sort of thing. So I think this is a good move for us overall. Did I do that right? I think I did that right. Maybe I didn't. Maybe it's supposed to go like this. It might go like, might supposed to be going like that. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, so this kill zone has, well, it's not really kill zone. It's a trap zone leading up to a kill zone. The kill zone is up here with all the turrets and whatnot. But this turret zone, or trap zone, sorry, trap zone has 175 traps. And that means it could do 3,500 damage to anything rolling through here. That's a lot. And considering the fact that I have a good amount of steel, I think it's a good idea that I'm dumping some of that into these traps. And I also think that, you know, based on how much longer it takes me to do the rest of this row, I have, I think, successfully talked the entire time while I'm placing down traps without significantly messing up anything. There you go. This one trap is a wooden trap. We're going to take that one up. This, we'll put one there. We're not going to put one there because then our people would hit it, I think. So we're going to leave it. They won't hit it if they go there. Just the way they'll avoid the fences. So they'll go like that, I think. So, okay, very good. All right, so that's huge. Hospital is basically done. We got to get Tiffy to grab these 2 militars. Waking up her up from sleep to do that. Here's our hospital. We have unfinished items in here that we will deal with come the next episode. And we'll also check on our wealth a little bit. We definitely reduced it a little bit this time, but we have some more to go because we have a lot still here. We will tackle that all, though, in the next episode because that's it for this one. Be sure to follow and subscribe for more Inane Babblings. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.